guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my week 18 and week 19 pregnancy update. So if you want to see my symptoms and kind of what's been going on, keep watching. So for week 18, one of the major things that happened was I had an unexpected anatomy scan. I went in for just a regular appointment because I had switched my OB from the one I was going to in Arizona to obviously the one that I was going to prior to moving in North Carolina. And so in order for them to schedule my anatomy scan, they needed to see me in the office first and do just a normal check. So they checked me, my blood pressure was good. I weighed 159 pounds, I think. Wait. Yeah, so I just rechecked the text messages I sent to Jimmy on the day of my appointment. It was 159 pounds. Oh my gosh. That doesn't mean that I gained a ton of weight. It just means I think I started off a little higher this time around. So that's already really high. So I need to start slimming that down a little bit. But they said, hey, we can actually get you in for an anatomy scan today. So it's like, oh my gosh. So we went and we did our gender reveal video. So I will link that up here as a card for you to click on if you want to watch that. But spoiler alert, we're having a girl. So if you're shocked, needless to say, if you want to see our reactions, pretty crazy. But yeah, so that was one of the big things. The baby was on her tummy the whole time, so we got awesome butt shots, awesome spine shots, but they weren't able to get a good picture of her heart. So they want me to come back for another ultrasound in my third trimester to get a better picture of her heart. But other than that, she looked really good, really healthy. Everything seemed to be like really good. Her heart rate, I think, was 125, which is good. And so yeah, very excited about that. I've been feeling a lot better this week, or week 18. One of the things though that has kind of crept upon me is acid reflux. It's not constant, it's not every day. I don't know what my triggers are for that, but it happened a couple of times. Once was actually in the middle of the night. It was so bizarre. I needed to like stand up and walk around and drink some water and kind of just like let gravity push things down. I don't even know if that's how it works, but it seemed to work a little bit for me because I was really uncomfortable laying there. You know, it's just kind of like this, like you feel like you have like throat ready to come out. Like that's what it feels like, but you don't feel sick. It just feels like weird and uncomfortable. So that happened. Another thing that happened in week 18, well, not happened, but is continuing to happen, is pubic bone pain. I'm probably going to talk about it in every single vlog, honestly. It just keeps intensifying. If it's still on the right side of my pubic bone, it feels like fire. It's burning and it's painful and it hurts, and it's just going to keep getting worse. So far, no bone popping yet. And also, I said in my last vlog that I was going to schedule my chiropractor appointment, and I did not. I'm calling today though, I really am. I was thinking about switching chiropractors because there's a practice that takes our insurance that also gives us like a 30-minute massage before your adjustment, and so that was really intriguing to me, but it's 30 minutes away, and honestly, I'm really loyal, and the chiropractors that I have, I love, and they're the sweetest people, and they're so good, they're so great, they know our kids know them, and they're 5 minutes down the road from us, so I'm just going to keep them. So I am going to schedule that today. And then that's really my only symptoms for week 18. One of the things that I started to do in week 18 though, after we found out we were having a girl, is I started making a Pinterest board for the nursery. So I'm really excited to kind of get to the decorating part of everything. Our move drained our finances when we moved to Arizona, and then when we move right back to North Carolina. So we're going to get on top of that first, and then we'll start decorating the nursery. But I'm starting getting my ideas together and kind of the theme and the look that I want her room to be. So that's been really fun. Also in week 18, I had my dentist appointment, and if you're not aware, you know, your mouth during pregnancy, for whatever reason, is more susceptible to like germs and I don't know, just bad things. So my gums weren't in the greatest of shape. They found tartar in between my teeth down here, and there's lots of plaque and things in my gums. They like test your gum like levels. 1 to 3 is normal, and above that is not. You're like then you're getting close to having some serious mouth issues. Mine were all at a 3, which is like, they want it at a 1. A 3 is still within normal range, but it's pushing. So I'm on strict orders to floss every day, mouthwash, even gargle with salt water, and you know, brush my teeth normal, obviously, and all that kind of stuff. But I guess it's pretty common with pregnancy, so I'm just going to take extra time and extra care and extra effort into my mouth. Another thing is the first trimester, I don't know what it was. I get like hormonal issues with my armpits. I don't know why, but I forgot to mention in my previous vlogs that when I would get really stinky armpits, I don't know, stress induced or what, they would smell like onions. I would have onion armpits. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. Normally, like right after I have a baby, my armpits are like wretched. Like I will wash them in the shower and they'll still smell in the shower. And that's usually right after birth, and that lasts for like a month or so. But I've never really dealt with armpit issues like after that or like during pregnancy. But this first trimester, they were kind of oniony, which was so weird. So I'm pleased to announce that starting in week 18, the onion smell went away. So if you were around me prior to that and you're like, what is this weird onion smell? It's my armpits. You're welcome. And that's it for my week 18. My week 19, there was really only a couple things that happened in week 19. In week 19, I had tension headaches for 5 days in a row. I actually don't have it today. I am 19 weeks and 6 days today, and I don't have a tension headache today. Praise God, because they are horrible, horrible, horrible. I was told to go get acupuncture, but that like scares me. So I'm gonna get my adjustment, and if that doesn't work, then I might try that, because I mean, tension headaches, they are just terrible, and if they're not going away, then you know, you need to do something about it. So that's one of the things that happened to me in week 19. Other than that, there's just kind of like events that happened during week 19, like we carved pumpkins as a family. I'll insert a little clip of that here. Look at my pumpkin. Is it Ranger approved? What do you think? Ranger approved? Do you approve this pumpkin?
Which one's better, buddy? This one or the one that you and I made? Which one's better?
That's Ranger.
That's Ranger's. Which
yeah,
one's better?
okay.
That one or the one Mommy made? Mommy has a good
No,
scary
that
mouth on
one
there.
is. That one is.
Alright.
Just make pumpkin pie.
You made pumpkin pie?
I need to share it.
Alright, we gotta share it. Okay, we gotta share it with our friends and then say bye.
I started to get really excited about the birth. I'm actually contemplating hiring a videographer to film the birth, like in a really tasteful way. I don't want to be like fully exposed, and I don't want to like be screaming in the video. I was never a screamer in my other 2 deliveries, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you see that. I want there to be pretty music, things like that. So I started doing some research, and then I decided, you know, I want to have all of the control over what I film and how I edit it. So maybe hiring a videographer isn't the best route to go, and my hospital may not even allow me to videotape, so I might do it secretly. But I think we're just going to do it ourselves. So that just got me really excited, because I was watching some of the really beautiful videographer like films, I guess, of childbirth, and it just was so beautiful and so sweet, and it just got me really, really excited for the whole birth process. Like, I know some people dread it, and they're nervous, and they're scared, and it hurts, you know, and I think God has kind of blocked that out of my brain, because I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'll rewatch this while I'm in labor, and then I'll be like, Brittany, you were so dumb, yell at myself, you know, but I'm actually getting really excited for the birth part of the whole thing, which is obviously in quite a while, so I have a long ways to go. Considering tomorrow I'm only 20 weeks, I'm only halfway there, but at least I'm excited, so that's good. And then the last thing is we picked out a name, and per usual, Jimmy's the one that came up with the name. He came up with Ranger, I cried, I loved it. He came up with Hatcher, I can't remember if I cried, but I just loved it. And he came up with baby number 3, which I'm not going to tell you right now because we're going to announce it in a cute way. We haven't decided how, but he said this name and I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. So yet again, Jimmy's gone and done it and picked the name. It's probably going to be that way for every single baby we have. I don't know where he pulls these names out of, like out of thin air. He's not even like looking at a list. He's like, what about this name? And I'm like, that is so cute. Like, oh my gosh, yes. So, we picked out a name this week, so we're really excited. If you're watching this and you know us and your family and friends and you're like, oh my gosh, what is it? I'm not going to tell you because we're going to announce it in a cute way, so don't ask me. But it's a cute one, and you'll never guess it, so don't even try. But other than that, that's all I have for you today. And without further ado, let's get to the bump. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Hope you have an amazing Halloween, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.